Hello, hello. Hopefully this thing is on by now. Let's just check this. Should be coming through. I want to check the levels myself. We'll get a little bit of feedback echo here, but let me see what I sound like. Test, test, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm going to be sitting a little bit further back from the microphone, so that might not be quite that loud, but right, let's get the chat open. Start in a moment, momentarily, as they say. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hi. Hello there. Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome everybody rolling in. When is your bedtime? Very late. I really fucked up my sleep. Hence the nice calming presence of Kirby Golf. There. Should hopefully stay open even if I close that. It does. I'll start in a moment, sorry for the long delay. I don't do this very often, you know, so I don't have a streamlined process for this. Da-da-da. Looking good. Alright, just sent the tweet out and it looks like it still says oxygen not included somehow, but oh, okay. I didn't hit save on that screen. That's not going to change the URL now, is it? So it should say Kirby's Dream Course now. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm going to sit back in my chair, so let me know if I start coming in a little low or whatever. Move my microphone a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I haven't really been back to that oxygen not included bass in a long time. I did play it for a couple of days after I was streaming it, around that period, and it came along pretty far. It got further than I've ever gotten before. This is just the demo playing out on screen, by the way. That's not me playing Kirby. I'll play in a second. But yeah, I got pretty far. I started making a rocket. I have a rocket built. I didn't actually get to send it out yet. But I built a rocket and I was out on the surface. I got some solar panels set up. I mean, I might still stream it at some point, you know, just to show you what the base is like. But I got some solar panels set up, and I'd say I found the outside of the asteroid to be by far the most annoying part of the game to that point. I mean, it's largely probably because that was my first time ever really breaking the surface and getting out there. I think I had sort of done it out of curiosity before, but that was my first time really getting established out there. And I think I just think the way that heat works out there was not intuitive for me at all. It seems like the game was lacking heat radiation or something like that, you know? So I didn't expect heat to just continually accumulate on the surface the way it did. That's not intuitive to me. I assume it's not the way things actually work. I mean, there would be something strange about it because the asteroid has no atmosphere. I get that much, but anyway, I didn't do much investigating. All I know was it felt very weird to me when I was playing it. But I was proceeding, and I think if I play it again, I'll be able to do that a bit smoother. You know, I'll have a better idea of what to do. But yeah, I might wait for the radiation update to come out. I'm not sure. So here's my scores so far. I beat this game yesterday, I think it was. I beat it recently anyway. So I just want to go back and I want to try and get some better scores. I presume it's possible to get a gold medal. It'd be quite strange if it wasn't, but the score seems very, very tight on that. But I will try the first world again to warm up. I don't think this is going to be a long stream because I think that this one is... I think this game is better played in short bursts, you know? Rather than dwelling on it for hours on end. But we'll see. I'll give it a go. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint, but I wouldn't actually classify myself as a Kirby fan. The mainline Kirby games have never really clicked with me. They're a bit too easy. The level design probably is the level design always felt a bit weird to me. That probably sounded disgusting, me eating that sweet, so I'm not sure I'll have any more. It was very chewy. Very chewy. I brought about little sweets to keep me entertained while I'm yapping here. It helped me shut my mouth for a little bit, but that was a very chewy noise right there. Yeah, I did like Canvas Curse. I think it was called Power Paintbrush here. I have it on my shelf there. I think it's called Power Paintbrush here, and I like that one. But whenever I've tried a mainline Kirby game, I could never really get into them. Oh, just about. Okay. So I have no sound here because I don't want it feeding back through the microphone. So let's try and put that much. A little bit more. I'd say this is probably, I've already lost my shot at getting gold medal on this course, but I'll play this one out and then I'll go back. Played Mass Attack if you enjoyed Canvas Curse, Massive Attack. No, I haven't played that one, no. Is it on the Wii U or something? There is another one, isn't there, where you draw the lines like that? Mass Attack. No, I never played Mass Attack. I'm not even, it doesn't even sound familiar to me. Rainbow Curse is on the Wii U. I think I want to go as far as possible. I have a hard time hitting the power shots. I can usually get close to the top of the meter if I want to, but getting the actual pink power shot thing is quite difficult. By the way, if you decide to play this game once I'm done streaming, because I streamed it, you can. There's a thing on the main menu that says demo play, and it's not just some demo. It's a bunch of actual tutorials, basically. So you should go in there and watch them. This might get me in. Yeah, nice one. Hello everyone, y'all good? Oh, you ordered some Parma Violets after hearing me talk about them. They're good, yeah. I wouldn't mind a few Parma Violets now. It's been a long time since I had them. Okay. want to go about 3/4 on this. I might... It's probably going to smack me into the thing and knock me back. Yeah. I might still be able to get this one in one shot. I'll go about there. About half. One thing I'm not entirely clear on is you can press the A button to sort of do a little blub blub thing that pushes you forward a little bit, but I'm not sure if that works all the time or only when you're bouncing. I know it works when you're bouncing, even if you're just bouncing from a fly shot or whatever, but I don't know if it works every single time. This might go in. Yeah. Thank you for all the nice words, everybody. Hello, hello. Do you have any programming experience? I was a programmer for a few years, yeah. Excited for Shin Megami Tensei 5? Reasonably so, yeah. I think the newest trailer looked better than the other trailer, so that's a good sign. I have a theory about the protagonist, so there's no... This is probably the best opportunity I'll get to relay it. So it looks like the setting that they have has some similarities to Nocturne, you know? Kind of a blasted wasteland kind of thing going on. And I think with the protagonist, the haircut is weird. You know, the haircut is very strange, obviously. And I think it's got a sort of hermaphroditic sort of motif going on, you know? Like, because angels were hermaphrodites, or at least I've heard that before, you know? And so the Shin Megami Tensei team have probably heard that. So I think in the same way that Demi-Fiend becomes Demi-Fiend, I think that they might go with the sort of Demi-Angel one in this one, you know? The protagonist sort of like a counterpart to Demi-Fiend. The angelic counterpart to Demi-Fiend. Turn up your mic or lower the game a little bit. Okay, I'll lower the game a little bit. I don't think the mic can go much higher than this reasonably. So I'm doing alright, yeah. Nothing major to report here. Hope everybody's staying safe there. You know? Looks like we're going to be in this thing for a while, yeah, so you gotta stay vigilant. I think on the first course, this is the one I have the most trouble with. Yeah, what? That's strange. It seemed to reset my... Well, I can definitely get these two, because I have the power to stop me. So the question is just what angle I want. Do I want that one? Or do I want that one? I think I want this one. Go around here. See how this works. And then I can just hit the button to stop myself. Oh, fuck. I need a strategy for this level. I'm wondering if it's maybe a good idea to try and get that guy first somehow. If I drop down, get him, then I can warp up. I don't know. one's pretty much a lost cause at this point. Okay, this is hole 8, so there's no point dwelling on that. Just can't see myself getting the gold, and I'm enjoying this game, but I don't know if I really want to master it, you know? There's one stage in particular, I think it's in the 5th world, and it just seems like a fucking nightmare to actually get. I mean, presumably you can get a hole in one most, if not all, courses somehow. There's one where it's, yeah, there's something like 6 enemies and are on like slanted things, slanted stairs descending downwards, and just the thought of trying to nail as many of them in one shot as possible is just nightmarish. And I think it's something like the 4th or 5th level in its course, so you can't practice it easily or anything. I'm glad you enjoyed Oberdin. It's a great game, yeah. I wonder if there's a way to... I'm gonna hit off that thing anyway. It's pretty much a given that I'm gonna hit that thing. But if I have a spin... If I have some spin on me, maybe that's good. I'll give it a shot. I think hitting that thing actually gets rid of your spin, but we'll see. I can't tell if I'm still spinning or not. It doesn't look like it. A little over the quarter mark. Oh, yeah, I'll reset that one. Why this game? Why not this game? Why not this game? Why any game? Well, it seems like one where I can actually read the chat every once in a while for a change, you know? I'm always playing stuff and then I just go quiet for half an hour. I'm gonna try another sweet. You can tell me if this is too disgusting to listen to. Well, I think I can live with getting this one in 2 shots. I don't know why I didn't put more power into that one. I hope I can hit the first guy. Oh! Oh! Let's go back again. I think I might have a strategy there for getting that one in 1 shot. I'm gonna put just a little bit more power into that. It looked like I might have gone. Now, I can't actually remember how much power I put into it, but we'll give it another go. This one might overshoot. Yeah. I would say I probably have got more use out of the Mega SG than the Super NT. I don't know, it's hard to say. I've finished more games on the Mega SG, but SNES games are the kind of games where they're just longer, you know? This is an overshoot as well. It needs to be just under that line. Oh, no, just about. SNES games are longer, like, you can spend a lot of time with this game. You know, like I said, I'm still making up my mind. That's kind of why I'm streaming it, because I'm still making up my mind whether I want to care about this game very much. I feel like some of the levels will just piss me off. But, yeah, it's the kind of game you can sink a lot of hours into, you know? So let's try and scientifically engineer this one. We want 1, 2... How many... Let's see, where do we want to be on the line? We want to be right in the middle of it, presumably. I think I shot around the halfway mark last time. Let's do around there. Let's see what we get. We get him. Come on. Come on. Okay, I'll carry on with it for now until it happens. Yeah, I haven't played Fall Guys yet myself. I've only seen a little of it. I don't know if I'll play it. It's probably kind of fun, but it also seems kind of like a waste of time. If I get this guy, I can jump in the next level. So I might be able to get a hole-in-one in the next level. The question is whether I can get to... If I'm expecting 2 shots here minimum. I don't think I can get it in one. So the question is whether I can... Because if I can hit that guy up there, then I reckon I can probably put, even if I fuck it up on this attempt. Let's try this. Go pretty hard on that. I got one of them at least. It seemed going up the ramp changed my spin there. Like I lost my spin when I went up the ramp. Well, this is totally fucked now. Well, I might as well get him now. If I can. Let's go with about this. Okay, so I'll just take this pass through the course to experiment. So, get this guy. Oh my god, right. Get this guy. And then see if I can get a hole-in-one on the next course. And if I can, then I have an idea of what to do for this one. What do I want? I want about this, I reckon. Too much, maybe? No. I haven't played Dungeons & Dragons. No, I kind of always wanted to, but it's one of those things where... So... This thing looks quite conspicuous here, so I'm pretty sure if I just... Yeah. And then I jump over the tree. So we'll give it a full whack. And here. Oh, we need more. No. But I can get a hole in 2 here anyway. Yeah, I've played Outer Wilds already. What's your favorite type of crisps and why is it sour cream and onion? Yeah, it probably is sour cream and onion. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying Wonderful 101. Having a hard time keeping up here. I didn't try SNES Sparkster yet. No, I know I said I would. I will eventually. You know, I get around to everything sooner or later. Come on. I think I have the right idea there, delaying opening the parachute. I just have to time it right. This is one thing I'm not sure I would have figured this out without watching the videos, the bouncing on water like that. You need a forward spin, and if you have that, even if you come in at the water on a high angle, you'll skim across it. So it's a good thing to watch the videos. They end up taking up quite a lot of time. But It was kind of interesting just to see all the mechanics laid out like that right away. I wonder if I'm being too smart with that. Let's just try that, see how that works. This is only the first course, so they can't be expecting much out of here. If I get up there, I should... Okay, that's salvageable. Around there should work. Give that a good whack. Oh, that's bad. Can you even get back up there? Doesn't look like it. It's really going to be this last course that makes or breaks me when I'm doing this. Full blast at the warp to hit the tree and bounce back. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'll try that next time I get there. That's a good idea. Don't be giving me good ideas. Only bad ideas from the chat, please. Thank you very much. Prefer to have my own good ideas. In you go. Yeah, Bayonetta is good in its own way. It's gonna take me a million years before I get to those commentaries, if ever. So, I do think there's a strong argument to be made that Bayonetta is like the more perfect game. You know, like Bayonetta and Beautiful Joe are just extremely well realized. But I prefer the Wonderful 101 myself. It's also extremely well realized, but I do think that Bayonetta and Beautiful Joe are just kind of on a slightly different level in that regard in terms of perfecting their concept, you know? Good luck on Yata. That's gonna take a while. I really feel like I could do Yata except for the I think it's Terra difficult, the bit where you're falling anyway. That's the hardest part of it for me by far. The Exa difficult part is hard as well, but I think Exa difficult is the slidey one. I can't remember the names of them. I was trying to see if I could get away with eating the sweet without anybody noticing, but apparently not. Alright, no more sweets for me. Yeah, I think the part where you fall is the hardest bit there. Okay, I ended up overshooting that guy then. Alright, let's try course 2. It gets boring playing the same course all the time. Let's try and be a mildly entertaining streamer. I'd say I'd probably pick up the Nocturne remaster. I'm not 100% sold on it yet, but it seems like they're doing a pretty good job with it. Nice shot. Good one. Hello! Hello, Jeffrey. Some of your favorite game tracks? Well, if you're on this channel, this is the secondary channel, so there's a whole playlist of relaxing game music. In case you're not aware of that, I have a playlist on this channel of relaxing game music. I have about 70 tracks on it now. You want me to eat the sweets? Do I eat the sweeties or not? Maybe I already am a VTuber. That's the thing. Nobody knows. Yeah, I started adding to that playlist again not so long ago, so there's a lot of stuff on there. We wanna really make sure we go full speed down that ramp. Well, thanks for listening to it. I'm glad it's useful to someone. Well, I'm not even, you say I've officially acknowledged VTubers, I'm not even 100% sure what a VTuber is. It's a virtual YouTuber, right? Like he's an eye? That's what you mean, right? Except there's loads of them now. That's what I take that to mean. It'll be a VOD later. Yeah, you can relax. It gets put up automatically. Watch the dog girl play Klonoa. Well, that's good for you. It's not my birthday today, so do not wish me a happy birthday. See, the problem with this is sometimes if you give it a good full blast, you kind of miss the ramps, and as a result you get a good burst of speed at the start, but you fail to build up speed. There's probably some ideal thing here. See right there, if I'd gone down the ramps there, I might actually be going faster at this point. See, it didn't take me any further than last time. And that's a problem. That's a problem. So this all really hinges on whether or not I can hit that pumpkin guy, which is right above me. So I really want to give this a full backspin. I want to go like that. Okay, now if we get up that ramp, maybe we have a chance of... Oh! 2 shots! I'll take that. I'll take that. Happy regular day. Yeah. Just a regular day. I'm pretty sure if you just do this one like this, it works out. I can't remember what speed to go though. I think it's a little bit over 3/4. So let's try that. Around here. This looks too slow. Yeah, way too slow. Full speed, really? Around here, maybe? Got a pretty good handle on the speed for putting, I think. But ideally, you want to get a hole in one anyway, you know? Yeah, no, I haven't been able to do a hole in one. I think the best I got was maybe 4 hole in ones, so like half a course rather than maybe 5. But I don't think I've gotten 6. I feel like there must be some... Ah, there we go. Yeah, I was going to say, there must be some way to get a hole in one there. There we go. How much does an aesthetic interest you in trying a game? I would say a fair amount. I think people aren't really honest about how much an aesthetic can pull you in or push you away, you know? Sometimes when a game is ugly, you just go, I don't know, do I really want to play that, you know? I mean, the aesthetics are part of the experience. So every time I've been doing this level, I've been hitting that guy and then getting that guy in the middle, and I feel like I need to rethink this a little bit. If I put a sideways spin, I'll miss the middle guy, and that's no good. Because if I do it this way, there's 3 shots minimum, because I get those 2 middle guys on the first go. Then I have to hit one of those guys. It's a 3-shot minimum, you know? And there has to be a way to do it better than that. I'm just not seeing it. If I could somehow hit that guy, then curve. If I could... Maybe I can... Oh, maybe I can... do something like this. Well, it's crazy, but... I'll try it. What's the harm? And that's not gonna work. So it needs to be... Let's see, if we're only getting that far, we need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. And then if I try this... Okay. Okay, so I need to hit the wall and then immediately use the thing. But It looked like I was in the right place. Look, because Kirby's facing right towards him. So let's say if I had used it right now. Interesting. And maybe there's a way from here to make it happen. I don't know, it still looks like 3 shots to me. It still looks like 3 shots to me. I feel like I'm missing something here, but I'm actually avoiding reading the chat right now because I feel like somebody's fucking must be screaming it at me. You gotta do this. Yeah. I don't get this one. This is the thing about this game. It's kind of a puzzle game in a way, you know? I'm getting lazy here with this one now because I feel like it's a lost cause anyway, so whatever. Just turn it into the fucking thing. What happens if I hit this? No. Another shot wasted. No one in chat has played this game. I have to say, I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. When I first started playing it, I mean, I had a fairly decent grip on it, but I think it was really watching the tutorial videos that pushed me into enjoying it. There's something nice about it. I'd say if you're going to play it, don't commit to sit down and do a big session on it. Just decide, you know, I'm going to boot this one up once a day and see what I can do for an hour, you know? I need to hit the umbrella sooner there. What hole are we on? 6? I suppose it's good to practice. The other holes. Oh yeah, I might still get this in 2 shots. Let's say about here. No! Alright, one more. Here we go. Yeah, it's on the Switch thing. Don't know if I mentioned that already, but it's on the Switch Online service thing. This is another one I'm a little bit confused by. I actually, this is one I think I got a hole in one on my first attempt. My very first shot at it. But ever since then, I haven't been able to do it. So how do I do this? I've tried this before. I have the umbrella. If I can... No. Alright, let's just try this. Okay, right. We'll try and clip him on the side and then just go full force back, and the arrows will push us a little bit, but maybe that's okay. Let's wait for this spiky thing to get out of the way. Oh! Alright, well, we have a strategy for it, at least. That's overshoot. Fuck. I have a strategy for that one, at least. Feel good about that. Don't be giving me Fs. We learned. We have a strategy. We'll get it eventually. Want backspin on this one. By how much? Around that much? Looks about right, doesn't it? Not enough. Should still hit this guy though. Get up there. Could be a hole in one. Do we have enough speed? We do. Nice. Have you played Hentai Temple on Steam? You know, it's the funniest thing. I haven't got around to it yet. Hentai Temple. I know what I'm doing after the stream. Not bad, 19. Might have been enough for a silver medal. Good luck, Liam. If you've avoided spoilers, you might want to get out of the fucking chat. Yeah, silver. Not so bad. Not my best though. 17. See if I can at least beat my high score. A little bit of forward spin, about 75%. Let's do this. Thank you. Nearly missed that one. Think he'll get around to FF7 remake? Probably not. What's the strategy here? There has to be a strategy. There has to be. I'm thinking of giving myself just enough speed to get over that hill, and then it should push me forward. You know what I mean? Or maybe I actually want to bounce on this guy and catch, have a forward spin. Maybe. Fuck it, let's try it. So, I'm probably going to overshoot him, but let's put a full forward spin on it and just do this. No. See, I'm missing all the ramps. Down with the pumpkin man. Alright. So we wanted... what? I think I did full backspin on it last time. Let's try it. So, and now I don't have an easy way of getting him, so I'm gonna have to go for this guy. Stay on the ground. Go for about this, I reckon. Come on, at least give me the tree. No! What hole are we on? What hole are we on? This is a lost cause. That's two. Okay, away we go again. Yeah, it feels pretty evil to me right now, alright. Too much spin. Too much spin. What are your favorite kinds of discussions to have about video games? I don't know about my favorites, but my least favorites are... well, my least favorite is, have you played such and such, or, you know, thoughts on X. We've had a good laugh about that in the past, haven't we, chat? Thoughts on X. I don't know what I think of X. Just a specific question, you know, but I always find it hard to answer because I'm very much against generalizing about things. I feel like things that are good in one game can be bad in a different game, depending on what the game is going for and what type of game it is, you know. So it's always hard to answer something that's like a generalization, you know. Has to be a way to do this. Let's just give it a moderate push. At least it looks like I can hit the pumpkin from here, so put a full backspin on it. No, less than that. bet that. I bet that looks right to me. I'm always hitting the button too late. The little blip blip thing. When I'm you need to hit it well before you touch a ramp. Okay, needs more power on this one. I'm gonna go nearly all the way on it, I think. Yeah, that looks about right, hopefully. I think you can get a boost by doing that right before you hit a barrier. Come on. So, all the way, it looks like. Thoughts on pubs not opening in August? I don't really go out, so it doesn't make much difference to me. You interested in reviewing a horror game? Kind of. I think it's strange that I haven't yet. Will you ever go back and finally complete Dishonored? I did that ages ago. Yeah, I did that ages ago. I finished 1 and 2. Wasn't sure if I needed to hit it every step of the way there. 2 shots. This one again. I'm wondering, I won't have any forward spin, but I think I can hit that with enough speed to not so wait, what were we looking for? That's that angle. That seems a bit too much for me. I think I want it to be more like, how much are we gaining here? We're gaining about that much per thing. Around here. Let's give it a go. Oh, almost. And maybe it is the right angle there. I kind of just wish I could go back to the fucking starting position, you know? This is just totally fucked now at this point. I mean, the amount of shots it'll take me. Well, let's see. If I curve a little bit, I can't even get a good guide going. Let's just try this. Oh, excuse me. So let's see, we're gonna curve a little bit around there. And now if I hit it, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Do you have much interest in making videos that aren't strictly about a game, but more one part of mechanics? Yeah, I'm hoping to make a video that's not about a game for a change at some point. It just depends on whether or not I can actually write something that makes sense. Not something I've done before. And I don't want to go for like low-hanging fruit. I want it to be something that's genuinely interesting and like hard to say, you know? Difficult to articulate, something like that, you know? Still not sure what to do on this one. It seems like when you're in the electric mode, you lose access to the ability to. I mean, what's the best case scenario I'm hoping for here? Because I can't. Even if I get past the trees and hit that guy, and even if I bounce off the wall at the back, I still can't hit the pumpkin. And I would need to hit the pumpkin for that guy to turn into a hole, so I'm thinking I'll just take 2 shots on this one. This is very slow on this one. Yeah, well, I think... Well, you see, it nearly got up there at the end, actually. I was going to say... That kind of shows that hitting the ramp doesn't really get you anywhere, but... This seemed about right last time. Did I get a hole in 2 last time? Let's go back a little bit more. See what we get here. No! Get in! Get in! Oh, you fucking... Little fucking pink shit. So... Okay, so going full speed and trying to get a boost. I think I can boost off these boundaries. Yeah, finally. Okay. What's on my mind today? I don't know, I fucked up my sleep a bit. So I was having trouble concentrating on writing anything, so I figured I'd just stream for a bit instead, you know? Try and get back to normalcy soon. I'm fine with waking up at a different hour. It's just, I mean, I just kind of went into like a biphasic sleep mode, which just never works, you know? It's alluring, but it doesn't work. Basically, you have a nap for 4 hours and you wake up and you feel like shit, and then a while later then you go, oh, I have to sleep, this is no good, and then you go sleep again for 4 hours and wake up and it's just shit all over again, you know? Well, this is good apart from that second hole. I'm gonna wreck it now, but I'm gonna try this 45-degree angle and see where it gets me. No. Well, we got one of them at least. Fuck's sake. Can I get this guy from here? Oh, yeah. Power shot. Pink shot. Oh! No, I'm not happy about that game. Oh, no, no, no. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. Because the tutorial says if you get a power shot, you'll follow the guide. Your shot will follow the guide. And I had my suspicion. I almost said it there a minute ago. I said, I wonder if that's actually going to follow that because it bounces in the sand. And it doesn't. The game's telling lies. I'm none too happy about that. I'm just gonna... No, I'm gonna try... I'll try this level again. I'll try it again. I think I'm getting a feel for the angle. It's always annoying when you get something right on the first go and then you fuck it up afterwards, isn't it, you know? Just, it's one of those things. It happens all the time. Not that much? Nope. I need to practice the levels after this, because if I get to the level after this and I don't have a plan, then I'm screwed. So, let's just lose this one and move on with our lives. I think this is actually the most shots I've ever taken to complete any course now. 9, 10. I've never seen the counter go to 10. 10. 10. Yeah, I've never seen a 10 before. Oh, and I don't have the fucking... I don't have the ability I need for this one. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, lost cause. It's the most defeated I've ever heard somebody say 10. 10. 10. 10. First game you remember playing, I'm pretty sure it was somehow Wonder Boy on the Mega Drive. I think. I'm pretty sure I played some games before that. But yeah. See, the reason I'm confused about which game it was is because we didn't own Wonder Boy. But I think it was a rental. So. And I would have... Oh, nearly got up there. But I don't even know if it's a good idea to get up there. I would have played other stuff before that. Kind of, you know, as a toddler, probably handed the controller to the Commodore 64 or whatever it was that we had. I can't even remember which one it was. But we had something before the Mega Drive. I'm not gonna press the button here because I think I'm kind of fucking up the... Okay, never mind. No, I take it back. No! Alright. We should be able to get 3 here. Fucking chip it in. That looks good to me. Yeah, I messed up. I should have just gone for a full power shot there. I don't know why I didn't. It was telling me it would have gone in. But okay, so we want to go full power and... I don't know if that's enough. There was still a pixel missing there. This seems to confirm to me that pressing the button right before those does actually do something though. My most vivid memory of the Commodore 64 is the loading screens, you know? They're kind of cool though, all that sort of weird, colourful static. Kind of cool looking in its own way, you know? Does your family, friends watch your video streams? I think Mike watches the stream sometimes, so you said your thanks, Mike, and they have been received on several occasions. That looks about right. Hopefully. Alright, that's something. That's something. I'm starting to question if this whole enterprise was worthwhile because I don't really know where this gets us here, but I just want to roll down the hill and make sure we take him out. And now we want to bounce, maybe? I mean, if I... Yeah, This is madness, but let me just try it. This, like so. Please work. Oh! You gotta give me props for that. You gotta give me props for that, at least. Come on now. Come on. That was pretty cool. I really don't know where that got us, though. The whole strategy of going across the water like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah! Okay, we can salvage this one. That's definitely set up in a way that you can get that in a hole in one. What do we want here? We want... Yeah, I should go faster than I need to because I can use the umbrella to slow down. So, like this. Yeah, works for me. I maybe should have bounced right before I hit the wall there. I'm not sure what to call that ability. Okay, let's see if we can get this one now as well. So I needed to just barely graze him. I think that's where I had it. Maybe I should go just a tiny bit more, like that. Go a tiny bit more this time. Hopefully we don't miss him. I should try to use the umbrella to slow down as well. No. I think I was closer last time, so at least I have some idea. Okay, one more. It's not going to be a gold, I don't think, but let's give it a go anyway. I don't even think I need any spin on this one. Forward spin, backward spin, whatever. I'm not sure it matters. Take it back. Okay, now here we go. Look at that. That looks solid to me. Just give me a little nudge. In you go. I haven't played the Yakuza games now. I haven't tried the PS3 emulator either, although I'm glad that there seems to be some... Oh no, the Demon Souls... Well, I wonder if it works. The Demon Souls... Oh, you're saying it'll have online support soon, yeah. So... It's not a bad score. I mean, the 4s are bad. They could have been 3s. It's the 5th hole there, that's the problem. If I could get that one down somehow, figure out what the strategy is there, then I'd be in good shape. I got a hole in 1 on 3 at some point as well, didn't I? So, not too bad. This game is harder than it looks. I'll say that much. If you give it a shot, it's harder than it looks. Which Kirby friend would you say is the best? I don't even know any Kirby friends. I don't know what that means. I don't know anything about Kirby. This one is weird as well. I find this to be one of the weirdest maps in the whole game. Just because there's so much empty space on it. Forward spin isn't going to work here. Okay, just about barely got him. So yeah, I don't really have a good strategy for this level either. I'm thinking I'll try to hit that blue pad and see what happens. I always end up hitting the wall. We go like that. Yeah. So I probably should have not tried to improve that bounce. I probably should have tried to just let that one play out and then try to hit the next bounce properly. So we'll go for that. is pretty much the same thing. Too much force onto it? Yeah, okay, so we need to come back. Okay, that's okay. That's basically where we were last time, just on the opposite side. And then if I hit that... See, the guide's not reliable here, right? So if I hit that blue pad and then don't do anything, hopefully it'll send me onto the next blue pad where I can bounce. I had way too much angle on that, I don't know why. Even less, around there I think. Yeah, that'll still hit an enemy if they're up there, if I manage to get up there. And then we go... Oh, I might have missed the pad. Okay, just about. Now we hit it. Oh, that was close. That was close. That was close. That was close. Okay, we'll move on for now. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, I don't really have a sophisticated strategy for this one, so let's just do it. It's worked out okay for me. I need to wait for this guy to be in the right position around here, I think. Not what I was hoping for. I was hoping to get over him, but it just does damage. And you heal whenever you hit an enemy, so... Not the worst thing. Okay. I think we want around half. Just around there, maybe? That seems too much. Have the umbrella now. Ah, little fucking shit. Get in there. Damage boost, it was intentional. Yeah, I don't have a sophisticated strategy for this level either. It's no wonder that I have a bronze on this course. I'm just gonna curve around there and then use the umbrella. Ah, that's bad. That's a bad one. So, can we... Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, let's just hit him that way and then see what happens. In you go. Oh! Will you review the Demon Souls remake? Probably not. Probably not. I'm not going to buy a PS5 at launch, so I would miss the boat on that remake by a wide margin, even more than I usually do. Miss the boat on things. I feel like probably by the time I would get around to it, nobody would give a shit anyway, you know, so. Okay, that could have gone worse. Can I get over him? Okay. We'll get that guy at least. No. Oh, that's like the worst possible scenario. Fuck's sake. Let's go back. Let's go back. I should relax. Playing this game to relax, but I feel like I gotta go through it real quick to keep it entertaining. But it's not that kind of game. On the golf course, we gotta wander from one hole to the next, you know? And we gotta get in our little golf cart. Rum, rum, rum. Away. I'm on the way to the next course now. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Just relaxing. How long was your first Rain World playthrough? I'm not sure. If I had to guess, I would say probably 20 hours. I would say 15 hours on the low end. Maybe as long as 25 hours. What's your criteria when determining if a newly launched console is worth the purchase or not? I used to just kind of buy them, you know? Yeah, I used to just buy them. But I've gotten a bit more frugal. You know, if I had the money to throw around, I probably just would buy it. Especially because it's like, it's work related anyway, you know what I mean? But it's probably going to be something like $500, $400 minimum, I would say. And yeah, I think I would just need to see more games, you know? See some more games out of it. I don't think it's as bad an investment as people think it is, buying a console day one, because you buy it. Say you buy the PS4. Okay, any hardware, potential hardware issues notwithstanding, right? I mean, because it's a first run of the new console, that's potentially a problem. But say you buy it on day one, you pay $500, let's say. Well, maybe next year it'll be $400, but like, when you think about it, yeah, it's cheaper, but you're really just, you're only paying an extra $100 to have it for that whole year. You know what I mean? It's not as bad as it sounds, or it's not as bad as it seems on the surface, you know. But yeah, it's not. Everybody's got that limit on what they're willing to spend, and it's too much for me nowadays. There is some kind of ideal speed to hit that, to take all three of them out. I think this would be a good test case for spamming the A button and seeing whether it actually affects anything. So, I'm going to try that again. That's a miss. Well, maybe if I do this. Actually, no, yeah, just try that now. No, I really don't think that has any effect. Zoned out there for a second. That's obviously a miss. I think it's you might have the cause and effect wrong way around there. It's because the console flops that the games are inherently niche in a way, you know? It's not that not like developers go, oh, this console flopped, I really want to have I really want to get my game on there, you know, for the cred. It's just that there's less copies of those games out there, you know. Yeah, I do think the Switch probably could be getting more support. I think it's just probably part of the... Let's try to put a tiny spin on that. See if that makes a difference. Want that around here, I think. Nope. I'll carry on with this one anyway, see if I can get a hole in two here. Let's see. A birdie, isn't that what it's called? I can get a birdie. Nope. Anyone remember when Matthew found the ultimate setting on SSX3? Even I don't remember that. What was that? Ultimate setting? I don't remember that. I remember struggling with the controls at first because I forgot you have to pre-wind your jumps. I forgot how long that took me to work out, probably like a fucking hour or something. Oh, no music. Oh, yeah, yeah. That was cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. A nice slow one going here and see what happens. Okay. Now. When I cross that? No. No. Just go in, man. Just go in. I can't say I'm looking forward to the new Tony Hawk, no. I mean, maybe it'll be good. I haven't played them in ages, though. It's one of those series that just got so far away from me, you know? They just made so many of them, and I couldn't keep up, so... I think I stopped around the fourth one, and that's when it started really just ramping up. Something like this. You know, I might have had better success there if I just tried to get it straight in, just knock it straight into the hole without trying to bounce in. It seems like the safer strategy to put a little backspin on it and try to do a small bounce in, but it just doesn't work out that often for me. I'm gonna overshoot. Okay, that might be salvageable. Go around here. I wasn't really into any sports. No, I played hurling for a little while, a short while, but not much. Not curling, hurling. It's an Irish sport. Yeah, I know about curved shots. I've done a couple of them already. Too slow, maybe? Just needs to drop there. There we go. I think that's the first time I've ever got in with the umbrella. I got in with the UFO once before I realized you could just exit it. Is it gonna be that warm tomorrow? Didn't realize. Yeah, I can live with it, I suppose. The thing about the heat here is because we get so few warm days here. There's nobody has air conditioning, you know. So, oh yeah, I want to try this strategy. You know, now that I'm doing it, I think maybe I did this on my very first go through here. Okay, well, something. If I'd gotten up there, I would have been happy. It seems more consistent than the way I was doing it. I'll say that much. Let's go for that. We want a little under half on this one. Yeah. Captures the frustration of real golf. Is there a Linux distribution you can recommend? I wish. I kind of wish I was into it. There's something appealing about it, isn't there? The whole Linux thing. Look at that, 4. Not bad. 15. Anyone happen to know what's the cutoff for a gold medal? I mean, I'm assuming that gold medals are possible. Apparently 15 is not it. 14? 12? What is it? What's it going to be? Oh, I already got 15 at some point. Okay, let's just do it again. Who gives a shit? Look, you're not here to watch. You're not here to watch it. Half of you don't even have the window open right now. I feel like, you know, there's probably some nice, like, visual distribution with a nice sort of Windows-esque thing to it, but I think the problem is programmers fall into this trap all the time, and everybody is being pushed into it by the whole smart device craze, right? Which is your desire to automate a problem which is better left unautomated. By which I mean you spend so much time automating the problem, which actually costs you maybe 2 minutes every week, you know? It's like, if you had just had to do this thing manually, it would cost you 2 minutes every week, which is X number of minutes a year, some minuscule number, you know? But then instead of doing that, you spend a whole day trying to automate it. And this is what people are doing. I feel like that's the trap that you would fall into with the Linux thing when you really get into it, because you would spend so much time learning how to use this new operating system, and it's like, yeah, Windows sucks in some ways, but you know, the amount of time it's going to take me to relearn how to do everything in Linux, you know, I don't know. But I will tell you, I made that tweet a little while back about how smart devices are fucking stupid, right? And I get tempted to retweet it every time my TV does something that pisses me off, which has happened at least 5 times since I've made that tweet. At least 5 times. And it's all bullshit trying to automate problems that don't need to be automated, you know? Just let me control what the fucking TV does, you know? It gets this idea in its little silicon head. Oh, you actually really want to do this? You know, no, I don't. I'll let you know when I do. I had to do a factory reset on it because it was so fucked up already. Like, I'll tell you, I can't remember what it was that made me make that tweet in the first place. But one thing that pissed me off so much was I pressed a button on the remote and my PS4 turned on. Okay, I'm not like, there isn't a PS4 button on the remote, you know. So then I did a factory reset to get all this shit gone, and then the next time, well, not the next time, but eventually I plugged back in the PS4 and it auto-detected the PS4 again, and I had to turn off the device connection thing. And of course, when you factory reset the TV, it turns on the smart motion thing that puts in all the frame interpolation and all the other bullshit that they have. Why is that even on by default? You know? People don't turn it off. But it's just, the reason that smart devices are fucking stupid is because they're supposed to save time and they cost time. If it was a dumb TV, it wouldn't cost me time like that. That simple. It's just a total fucking waste of time. I blame Apple, personally. I don't know where all this shit started, but I blame Apple, because they had that whole idea of, you know, it just works. It's like, it's so simple. But the reason it's simple is because it assumes a bunch of shit. It assumes what you want to do. I don't want them to assume, you know? For whatever problems Windows has, at least it assumes a lot less than shit like these TVs or whatever. You know? I'm not a fan. I need to try and bounce in easier than this. I'm gonna undershoot it. So I want about 60% power, I reckon. And I'm just gonna leave it with minimal spin. Around there. And it should bounce in. There we go. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. That's exactly what I've been saying. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Technology just isn't at a point where it's smart enough to fucking understand what you're looking for. How? How? I put less power into it than before. I'm not happy about this one. I'm not happy about this one. I would have to, I mean, I got something like 4 or 5 hole-in-ones, right? I would have to get a hole-in-one. Fuck it. Let's do it again. I'm not happy about that one. Not happy about that one. I would be fine with smart devices if they actually save time, but I just don't think they do. You know? I just don't think they do. The Enterprise would run itself and second guess its captain constantly, yeah. Well, you know, maybe by then they'll have it all figured out, but they sure as fuck don't now. So stop trying to force the issue, you know? Absolute worst possible outcome there. No good, no good. Let's go again. I have no sound on because, well, there's the thing again. I haven't bought that whatever adapter I'll need. I haven't even researched it. Somebody told me some kind of HDMI thing to split the audio off from your HDMI port or whatever, you know? To buy a fucking dongle to get a headphone jack on your TV now. So, I have no audio. It's just how it is. Have you ever given any of Jonathan Blow's games a try? I have. I think he's given some interesting talks. He has one about software getting worse over time, which was quite convincing. I think he has a few other talks that I haven't watched yet, so Till we get around to them. 60% power. Too much. I think I've overshot it, yeah. At least I know. At least I know. At least I have a feel for it to the point where I know when it's not gonna work. On the second course, aim for the corner to the arrow pad. Okay. I'll give that a go. What do you mean the corner though? You mean like this? What do you mean? I'll go like this, will I? We'll just go like that. The corner of the pad, like so. But it's a circle. Circles don't have corners, my man. You might want to get your head checked there. A circle has one corner. And it is this circle. Did I mention what I'm eating? It's a bag of fruit salad and blackjack sweets. It's like fruity things and licorice things. Yeah, I'll just go with the two-shot strategy on this one. I don't mean to tease you. I know you're just giving advice. I know you're trying to be helpful. I get it. The corner of the pad. I know you mean the edge, like the left or right edge. The rightmost edge. Okay. Europeans have terrible candy. Well, that may be true. I think that in America, at least, there is a wider selection. But I will say, American chocolate, not so good. Not so good. Yeah, I don't know if you know this or if I've talked about this before on the stream, but the American chocolate has some kind of like compound in it, which is a similar compound that you find in vomit. And there somebody's got it already, butyric acid, right? Now, if you're an American and you've been eating Hershey's, yes, so other people are saying it too. If you're an American and you've been eating Hershey's your whole life, probably fine to you. But I vividly remember the first time I ate a square of Hershey's, it tasted like vomit. That was all I could taste from it. So you're probably used to it, but the vomit compound that's in it is by far the most powerful part of the flavor if you're not used to that. And it's fucking horrible. It's horrifying. I couldn't believe that was what passed as chocolate. I'm not making this up, by the way. As you can see, several other people said it in the chat before I did. It's so bizarre to me that that is used in the chocolate. It's weird. It's very weird. So strange. I wonder if it makes it cheaper to produce or something. I mean, it's such a very strange thing to put in intentionally. There must be some reason for it. But, yeah. Cannot say I'm a fan. Well, you got a great selection of snacks over there. You know? Like, you got a million different flavors of Pop-Tarts or whatever. So, I do think the selection probably makes up for it to some degree. I cannot imagine myself sinking this one again. Let's see. It's the only time I ever got in with the umbrella. I think it's surprisingly hard to get in with the umbrella. No, I started turning them the wrong way. Fuck. There's a... This is not obvious if you're not the one controlling it. But it's almost like tank controls when you're controlling Kirby directly in the middle of a shot. So even though I wanted him to move up to the top left, I had to press right on the D-pad there. I pressed left by mistake. So he's kind of got a kind of tank control thing going on there. Yeah, controls from his perspective, kind of, so... Yeah. I feel like this did okay last time, so I'm gonna do it again. Actually, I have an idea. This is madness, but we're gonna try it. If I can land directly on the pad, that's good. Now. Got me a little further forward. I don't know what I was expecting. It's not like I was gonna get all the way back. Sweet. Nice. Now watch me fuck this one up colossally. Okay. Put a little bit more power in than I need because I have the umbrella. So I want to, if I'm going to mess it up, I want to overshoot rather than undershoot. So, like that. If that's not gold, I don't see myself ever getting gold in this game. If getting gold, see, this is the thing, I don't know, if getting gold relies on you doing like these insane sort of trick shots. Well, I could have got a hole-in-one on number 6 as well. Maybe. Gold, I'm ready for the silver. Just hit me with it. Oh! Look at that! Gold! That is about the right cutoff for gold there. The game has won me over a little bit now, you know? That's about the right cutoff, I think. Because that's the bit where you're skilled and you're not gaming the system too hard. You can get it. You could probably get that every single time. I think any more than that and you'd be pushing it. I think maybe 13 would be the highest sort of acceptable level for the gold cutoff. But I think that's a fair place to put it at. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty. Alright. Which course do we want to do next? Let's try this one. I'm going to skip 2 for now. Oh. Oh. Perfect shot. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. It's all coming up roses now. Okay. I want to hit the edge of that pad. Do I want I want a little bit of forward spin, I think. And I want to hit the edge of that pad. Not nearly close enough. No. My only hope now is that I don't fall down. Okay, maybe we can make this a 3-shot. I'm not going to put any spin on it. Do about there. In you go. Yeah, it's all coming up Matt House. It's real house. I think this shot doesn't really matter. If I get over him or not, I mean, I take damage, fine. I can live with that. I don't really care about Kirby's well-being. I just want them to go in the hole, you know? Out there. Maybe a bit too much on that one. Slow down, slow down. I know you just recently released a video without any hints or teaser for what the next one will be. Please, if you don't mind me asking. There's no hints. I'm not going to be giving any hints. I hope to get it out relatively soon. But then again, I always hope that. And I rarely achieve it, so we'll see. It kind of dawned on me a little while back just how sort of time consuming what I'm doing is. I just mean in a general sense, you know, playing a game several times and writing a big script about it and fact checking some things, and it's just time consuming, and that actually chilled me out a bit. You know, I always feel like I'm under a lot of pressure to get the next one done, and I do wish I could do stuff faster, but just, I don't know, something about it just sort of clicked with me. As in, yeah, okay, you could be faster, but this is a genuinely time-consuming task, what you do, you know? So, I think that chilled me out a bit and actually helped me be more productive, which is good, you know? Yeah, it's isometric golf, yeah. Yeah, I do think the original Wonderful 101 tracks are a better fit in game, personally. The new ones are nice, but I just think that I think Tables Turn in particular worked a bit better on the original one, you know? Thank you, Kendrick. Much appreciated. Thank you for all the kind words, everybody. Does Magic's Vegas hold you back at times? Not really. I don't want to do any of that After Effects bullshit or whatever, you know? It's not my cup of tea. So I don't miss that. It does crash sometimes, but it seems to have gotten better about that. Yeah. I wouldn't say I have any major complaints. The rendering times are bad though. I probably complained about this before, but I actually had better rendering times before my graphics card crapped out. I had a for the longest time I had a GTX 570, and that had some kind of nice cooperation with Vegas, which let it crunch through video really quickly. And when I upgraded to a 970, then it didn't work with Vegas anymore, so I actually have slower rendering times than I used to have, which annoys me. I did watch the State of Play earlier. I can't really remember much from it though. It seemed okay. It didn't seem like a bad presentation to me. It seemed okay. I don't know how much of that stuff I'm interested in, but that's okay. Well, we missed him, and that's a pretty big problem. This seems like the worst hole on this course. Okay, I'll just take a shot on this guy. We've lost a shot here. Let's just accept that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see. Nah, there's no way this is gonna work, but I'll try it. You never know until you try. Try this, and then go into the umbrella. Yeah, it's too slow. Too slow. No, I'm not gonna get the PS5 at launch. I look forward to playing Ratchet at some point, but I can wait for that. You get it now? Nope, the umbrella doesn't count. Yeah, nah, I don't really want to play this one. I'm not surprised I have a bronze on that. Let's see how I do on this one. Thoughts on Crash 4? I actually kind of regret watching the Crash 4 part of that because it looked pretty good. I think the physics look kind of lackluster, you know, the physics, the jumping and stuff, but it's looking better than I would have expected it to be. So yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. Which I didn't expect. But I think it looks solid. I just hope it's enjoyable to play in a moment-to-moment level, you know? The physics would be... yeah, the physics would be my main concern. Just something about it just looks like it could be a little bit off, you know? Suppose we want to curve around, right? Like this. Don't know why I did that. I should have followed the guide on that one. Or why I didn't do it. Well, I wouldn't say they need to fix it before launch because I don't know if it's broken. You know, it's something. If you're only looking at it, there's only so much you can say about it. But it seems like it could be a little better in that department, maybe. But it's hard to say without getting your hands on it, you know. But I think otherwise, it's looking okay. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the character designs, the new look to it. But I think that also could be a lot worse. So seems like it could be a fun game, alright. Let's curve about that much. Go for a full whack. And now I want to turn it into a get him. And that's disappointing. We can live with it. How much do we want to do? We want to go up about here, I think. Tornado is really hard to control when it's first introduced, but once you get used to it, it's one of the better powers. Just missed it. One of the more useful powers. I don't know if it's one of the better powers in terms of making the game more enjoyable necessarily, but one of the more useful ones, alright. Yeah, I can see what you mean. I do think it might just be the animations, alright. It looks like they're a bit too extreme. I know it's supposed to be cartoony, but like his run animation, it kind of, it's old-fashioned in a way, and maybe it would work if it was a bit sped up. If it just, it's old-fashioned in like that sort of Mario swapping between two sort of arm forward states, you know. It's got such an extreme snap on it like that. But maybe it needs to be a bit faster or a bit slower to work or something. I don't know. What games do you think have the best movement mechanics in terms of control, fidelity, and general flow? I would have to say, so far, I would think in 2D, for me, that's Dust Force, and in 3D, it's probably Super Mario Sunshine. Oh, I have a strategy for this level, yeah. Go into the warp. Go into the warp at pretty much full speed. I think this works out. Yeah. And then when I bounce off the wall, tornado. Let the tornado wear itself out a little bit. And there you go. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. No problem, David. I think there's probably other games that are good for movement in different ways, you know? But for me, Super Mario Sunshine just got a nice flow to it. Oh, that's the first time that's ever happened. Oh, of course I could go fuck it up. Come on, fall down, fall down. Just get in, get in. Get in! I can live with that. I can live with that. I think this is the first time I've ever got 2 shots on this. Oh, no, almost spoke too soon there. But that was the first time that's ever happened. So just go for a regular 3/4 length shot on that one. I might even be able to get a hole in one there. This one is pretty tough, I think. Let's see. I want to fall down. I want to hit this guy. Will that work? I'm gonna bet that'll work somehow. I want to hit that arrow. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. Let's just stop there. And then go about this trajectory, and we only want to just nudge him over the ledge. In fact, actually, I'm gonna go for this. This seems like madness, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for a bounce. Like that. Oh, almost. But I do think if I had tried to fall down the ledge, I might have overshot and slipped off the edge. So 10. Not bad. I think it's just about possible to hit that arrow. This is one that's tough for me to think through. So if I... Oh yeah, I remember now. I wanted to do this. But I think I missed the arrow last time I did that. If I do a curve... Yeah, that's looking good, isn't it? That looks about right to me. I think that might curve too far. I'm gonna go with that. Okay, that works. Or not. Am I gonna hit that thing? Oh. That's a shame. That's a shame indeed. I could have stopped myself, I just realized I could have stopped myself. Fuck's sake. Well, that's that ruined. I feel like I was close to getting a gold here, because I've got a few hole-in-ones. Single player board game. Is that even real? What's that mean? I don't know what you mean. Give me an example of a single player board game. I'm doing alright, Alon. How are you? Everybody good? All good? Let's go for this, I think. That one's fucked as well now. Okay, I'm just gonna restart this one now. Got a better feel on it. About here, I think. Okay, slightly more to the right. I'm just wondering what the requirement is on this one, because it's course 4, maybe it'll be lower than 14. I don't expect it to be 14 on every course, but something tells me I'm not as close to getting the goal as I might hope. Around that tree we go. There we go. Kind of want to, yeah, you kind of have to circle into the hole there to burn out some of your momentum, you know? Do you think game prices should be raised? I would prefer to see things go the opposite way, where games get smaller, you know? That's me. Okay, might be able to get this one in 2, at least. Yeah, if you come in with too much speed, he just sort of hits the lip of it, and that's that. People have asked me several times in the past about a crash, and no, I don't think there's going to be a crash. Don't really understand how you can think that. If we do see a crash, it'll be something like game budgets will just get a bit smaller, you know? There's too much, it's too successful an industry to crash in some kind of big way like that. Especially with, if anything, it's looking probably healthier than ever now, with cinemas pretty much out of commission because of the pandemic. I gotta imagine, you know, there's money there that's gonna flow somewhere, something. People need entertainment. Probably a better way to approach this level, but seems to be working out well enough for me. Oh, maybe I can get him too? Nice. Nice. That suits me. Let's see, a little over a quarter, I think. Interested in trying competitive melee? No, I'm not. Nothing against it or anything, I just I feel like it's a bit late for me to be getting into that. I'm on more of a single player kick at the minute anyway. Will you sleep later today or pull an all-nighter? I honestly don't know. I have no idea. No idea. The plan right now is play this and see what happens. Okay, so I think this was 3/4 shot. Overdone it. I think that's a tiny bit more powerful than it was last time. Which then, ironically, does not get me over that little bump. See, I'm almost certain that that's more power than I put into it last time. Almost certain. That's just gonna... We can turn this into a 3-shot. It's salvageable. It's okay. I can live with it. Stream's really dead. It's back. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. I looked back over and I thought you were all saying F because I missed the shot and I fucked up that level so bad. You know? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Join us again on another episode of Kirby's Dream Course. Talk about bug snacks, you coward. I don't see the appeal, personally. Thank you, Salvador. Appreciate that. I don't watch VTubers, but I'm open to recommendations. Who should I watch? I'll watch a VTuber after the stream, will I? If I remember. I want to know what's going on out there in the world, you know? What you're all getting up to. Save yourself. Okay, let's try this one again. Yep, see, we went further that time with less power. And we missed one. Let's see if we can get... Ah! Oh, I wasn't expecting to fucking point that way, you little piece of shit. Get up there. Oh my god. He's a little piece of shit. I'm sorry to say it, everybody. Kirby's not very nice at all. Yeah. I asked for recommendations and then I didn't look at any of them. Oh, there we go. Amano Pikame. Yeah. I'm actually curious about this, so sure I'll watch one. I'm not gonna tell you who I watch though. That's between me and her. I presume they're all girls. I always love hearing you swear. Well, that's fantastic. I'm curious actually because I wasn't sure how it would come across. Man, my stomach's growling. It's saying feed me something other than fruit salads. The swearing. Say the C word. You can't order me around, you cunt. Yeah, the swearing in the Last of Us video didn't come across as mean-spirited or anything, did it? It was basically just a way of mirroring the game. You know, I like to make the video sort of mirror the game in some way. So I figured there's going to be loads of swearing in the video anyway. So I might as well just swear as well, you know? But I mean, I went really hard on that mirroring the game thing in the Majora's Mask video, and I toned it down ever since then, but I try to bring it back from time to time. So that's why I had a lot more of it in the Last of Us thing than usual. And that's also why the Sonic Dreams Collection video was funny. I tried to make it funny. I was a bit worried it would feel out of place because I don't normally swear in videos, you know. I used to do it more often. Are you disappointed that Ellie didn't get basted? No, I'm not. There's a reason I didn't bring that up in the review at all, because her well, very slight spoiler here for the thing, but her immunity is still essentially a secret in the game, so it's not relevant. I hope that was clear as well from what I was saying about it before. It's not like they had to make the plot about that, you know, about... It's just, if her immunity was known, I think it would have been a silly thing to gloss over. But her immunity wasn't known by most people. That was fine, as far as I'm concerned. I'm still hoping to get that miracle shot again. This is okay. This is maybe workable. If I get most of the way up. Get in there. No! Oh, I pressed the wrong direction. I swear, this game is harder to control than it looks. I fucking swear. Go play it when you're done watching me. Other than the wonderful 101, do you tend to have favorites? Favorite shooter, RPG, roguelike, etc.? I mean, you know, I'm a human being. Ultimately, I have favorites of things, you know? I don't think it's that good to dwell on it. And I don't really sit down and think to myself, what's my absolute favorite RPG? You know, people ask me, but it's not something I really think about all that much myself. But yeah, I have other favorites of games and genres and stuff. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. Any chance we'll see a review of Okami since a full playthrough isn't happening for a game that length? Yeah, I figure the plan whenever I haven't even started on the Bayonetta thing yet. I actually, if you want to know where I'm at, I've written some notes about Bayonetta before. Like, I've had ideas that have cropped up during making the Devil May Cry and Beautiful Joe videos, and I went, okay, this probably fits better with Bayonetta, or this probably fits better with the Wonderful 101, so I'll save those points, and I've jotted them down. Some of them anyway. I don't make as much notes as I should on things. But I made my first major note about Bayonetta, something where I go, okay, I could get like 5 minutes out of that, maybe, you know, a major topic. So if I just get maybe 20 more of them, you know, we're in business. But so there's been barely any work done on the Bayonetta thing, but I figure the best way to approach it is work on a Bayonetta commentary, eventually work on it over time, and then once it becomes clear that the Bayonetta commentary will happen, that's when I shift over to Okami and do that instead, because I don't want to do Okami and then be like, well, now I gotta wait for the Bayonetta thing, you know what I mean? That makes sense? And I figure I would do the Okami thing as a how did I set this shot up last time? I don't know how. I figured I would do the Okami thing as a retrospective. That was the shot I took last time, I'm pretty sure. This doesn't look like it's going to hit either, though. That'll curve too much. If I was to give that full power, that would just curve straight into the barrier on the left, I think. Oh, maybe I'm being confused by the bounce here. I've never really done a curve and a bounce at the same time. I think I want to go with this, but I want to give it less power. That's the hope. That's the wish. That's the dream. Oh, look at that! Haha! Not bad! Not bad! Not bad! That's not bad at all! Now, let's see how much. I'm thinking about 3/4 maybe? Looks a little too fast. Too fast, too fast. I wasn't sure whether to use the power or not. I thought maybe it would go over but then hit the barrier and come back, you know? Too fast. Well, if I get there again, I'll know. Less than 3/4 anyway. That was good. That's about the best I can hope for on that course. Yeah, even the way I used the power perfectly to land between them so I could line them up for one shot, that was good. Now, I know I had the needles, I didn't forget about them. I just was thinking that maybe I was better off not using them there, unfortunately. I want to go slow here because once I hit the ramp, I'll fall down it anyway. So that's my mistake last time, was not going slow. But I think I also want a little bit of spin. So I want to go about here, and I want to go pretty slow. That looks okay. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. I think we want to go around the halfway mark on this one. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I haven't ever been to Japan. No, I'd love to go. Although, yeah, it seems like the chances of that happening anytime soon are well out of the question now. They weren't already before. So we want forward spin because we're going to hit water. I don't think I can really concern myself with actually trying to hit one of these. I could put a bit of a spin on it. Yeah. Like that maybe? I think maybe that'll work. And then we're going to give it almost full power and we're going to put a full forward spin. Oh, come on. I'm being hasty here. Okay, hang on. Okay. How do I get him? He's between bounces there, so I could go for a low bounce. I'll have to go for a low bounce, I think. What the fuck? I'll have to go for something like this. That should get him, hopefully. Okay. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Something like that. Oh, I had the rock. Why didn't I use the fucking rock? Too impatient. I'm too impatient. That is a bungle. That was a bungle. I should have frozen the water. Yeah, no, I did know that. Fuck, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I do it? I still would have missed the guy in the middle I was aiming for, but at least I would have got across the pond. Oh well. Next time. We'll just do this course again. Must be tired of answering questions. Ask us something. What should I ask? Let me see here. What time is it? 3:30. Okay. Well, give me a second. Actually, I'll be back in a second. Okay. Hello, hello. I didn't manage to think of a question for you. I was going to do that course again, but I just selected another one, because why not? You know? Why not? Okay, backspin on it. There we go. Like so. I have played Strange Journey, but I haven't played the 3DS version of it, so I can't comment on that one. Why am I not attempting to get them both on one go? Why am I even playing? I should just go back to this course. I have them in my head. I should do them now. I wish I had a question for you, chat. Wish I had a question for you. What should I ask you? Yeah, that's a great one, Jake. Chat, what should I ask you? What's your favorite anime? What's your favorite anime, chat? And what's your favorite game? I think I already know what everybody wants me to make videos on. Resident Evil 4, Donkey Kong Country 2, Rain World, / Cardcaptor Sakura. That's quite the combination. Cave Story, Ghost Trick, Earthworm Jim, Spelunky, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Ask us Ray or Asuka. Ray or Asuka, chat. Which one? There is only one correct answer. Chibi Robo, Mario Bros 3. That's old school right there, but I respect it. I definitely respect the Mario Bros 3 answer. Misato, all those Misato answers, look at that. Texnolize and Vanquish. I need to watch Texnolize at some point. Is it Texnolize? How do you say it? How do you say it? None. Somebody doesn't have a favorite anything. That's unfortunate. Shinji's dad. Why not? Why not? Thanks for pushing me towards Rain World. Never would have tried it if not for your recommendation. You are very welcome. Just pass it along. You know? Try to pass it along. Alright, I like that one too. Super Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario World? Super Mario Bros. 3 or Super Mario World? You may only choose one. I don't normally do this, but I'll chip in one. I'm gonna give the vote to 3 as well. I'm gonna give the vote to 3 as well. They're both great games, but I'm gonna give it to 3. So congratulations to everybody who said 3 in the chat. You are allowed to stay. Everybody who said Super Mario World can get the fuck out and hang your head in shame. That's it. It's over for you now. Oh, off I go. Let's be honest with ourselves though, chat. 3 does have too many auto scrollers, you know. Let's at least be honest about that. Matt, my dad owns YouTube, and since you pick 3, I'll get banned. Mr. Clammy says, I actually don't like Yoshi, man. That's brave. I can't believe you would say that. I actually do like Yoshi. I think Yoshi is a good addition. It's the cape I'm less sold on, you know? I will give another ultimatum. Someone propose one though. I don't know. I'm all tapped out. I'm streaming this game because I'm tired. So we started at a baseline of tired, and it hasn't gotten any better since then. You know. So. Still having trouble with Papers, Please, but no, loving it nonetheless. Any tips? Yeah, just don't get too hung up on like coming up with a system for how you check things, you know. I think I did that thing that I showed the Excellence Award in my review, and I think I did that start to finish without messing up. The way I did it was just be fast, but don't go, okay, I'm gonna check the dates first. You just kind of have a checklist and you just boom 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 cross them off as quick as possible. Well, I think this game is hard, but it's also relaxing, isn't it? It's not, you don't have to always be inputting. You feel like you can take a break for a minute. And I mean, that's extremely aggravating, what happens right there. But you just start over again. It's okay. You can start over again whenever you like. Did you get good at Umihara Kawase yet? No, I haven't even played it yet. Would you be happy or disappointed if Demon's Souls remake used an ESTA system, or do you think grass worked better for demons? That's actually an interesting one, alright, yeah. I think since they're already changing so much, you know, I need to sort of sit down and figure out what my thoughts are on remakes in a general sense, you know? But I feel like since they're already changing so much, maybe they should just go ahead and do it. Put the S's thing in. Because it's not going to be faithful to the original Demon's Souls in the first place, so why, you know, why not at that point? Can you hear my stomach, by the way? It's making so much noise. It's like it's in an effort to speak up. It's like this is its chance to have an audience or something. Bizarre. Yeah. I feel a bit awkward tapping the button on that thing because I'm not sure what kind of trajectory it's going to send me on, but it definitely seems like the better choice. So I'll tap it from now on. Can you hear that? Shut up. What's the best kind of tea? There's so many varieties, but I think I would probably have to go with Earl Grey. I like some Earl Grey. Because it's nice, got some flavour to it, but it still gives you that nice tea hit, you know? So you get a nice hit of tea off it. Or is it some of the more flavourful teas, you don't really feel like you've gotten your tea out of it. You know what I mean? You a tea or coffee guy? I was a tea guy for a very long time. That's because I never had good coffee. I started getting into coffee recently. So I've been drinking coffee more. I got one of those things. I'd only had instant coffee before, you know? So I got one of those, what's a French press, a coffee press, whatever the thing is. I got one of those. Started making actual coffee. It's nice. As long as he doesn't roll past the pumpkin, I'm pretty happy with that. Put some backspin on it. Put quite a lot of backspin on it. Too much? Too much. What kind of beans? I don't know. It's a brand called Frank and Honest. I think it's a pretty big deal over here. I don't know if it's an Irish thing or something, but they have coffee houses and stuff. So, I'd rather drink Lemsip than coffee. I had a Lemsip not so long ago. I think I ran out of coffee, and we had no milk, and I was like, it was just a Lemsip there. I just thought, I'm not sick, but I can drink a Lemsip anyway. They can't stop me. You know, they can't stop you. You want to drink a Lemsip? You can do that. Who's gonna stop you? Has anyone ever recognized you in public on your voice alone? No, I make sure not to speak when I'm out in public. So, just need to learn sign language. Do you ever do writing on things other than games? I feel like I could listen to you talk about anything. Well, I appreciate that. No, I don't. Games are what I know. And I've been tempted to write about other things from time to time, you know. Somebody here keeps trying to tempt me into a leftovers analysis video, you know. I think that would be fun, but it's games are what I know, you know. I pick games because that's just all I do with my life, you know. So might as well talk about them. Might as well talk about the thing that you know and let other people talk about other things instead. Oh yeah, there is that Patreon post, yeah, about the Irish mythology on Japanese stuff. Thanks, I forgot about that. I should tweet that again or something because I think it's very easy to overlook. I was thinking of going back and maybe like trying to find more examples and just refreshing that article a bit or something. That would be kind of nice. It is tempting to write about other things from time to time. I'm thinking I probably shouldn't use the power here. I don't see any way to get this one in less than 3 shots. Even if I do that, there has to be some combination of bounce and curve and power use that gets you through, but it's just not happening. It's just not happening. That's disappointing as well. Nearly. At best, I could maybe pull this off. Probably not, but we'll give it a go. We need a forward spin. Maybe? So what are we looking at here? 4 shots, is that it? 4. That's disappointing. Yeah, I know I could upload it here if I wanted to, but I don't know. The time would be better spent elsewhere. It's not like this channel has much on it, and it has even less of quality and, you know, no followers. It's not really a good use of time, is it? Can't believe it wouldn't just give me that one. Come on. I'm doing alright. Thank you for asking. Is the extra channel slightly more zoomed out profile picture intentional? No, no. But I don't know. I don't really give a shit about this channel. It's a dumping ground, you know. 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. Could collide with that thing. Could collide with it. Might just skim past it. Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. I suppose just thinking about it now, it's like I probably should put more care into the channel stuff, like what the profile pictures and stuff are. Because it probably doesn't give a very good impression, but I put that effort into the videos, you know? I see people questioning whether things in the videos are intentional, you know? Like you pick up on something in Mega Micro videos and you go, oh, I wonder if that's just kind of a coincidence or whatever, but it's probably not. Then I just have no channel header. At this point I'm kind of curious how far I can get without uploading a channel banner, you know? You think the Dune movie will be good? I don't know, I don't really have high hopes for it personally. I don't think the new Blade Runner was bad by any means, but I wasn't blown away by it or anything. I think people may have hyped them up to expect more out of the new Dune than they'll be able to deliver, you know? Did you intend for the Last of Us 2 joke? I did, yeah. Yeah. It's supposed to be a joke. Do you have any long-term goals for the channel? Not really, no. Just make more videos. I don't know if I should say this, but I kind of almost wish I run out of ideas for the channel, because it would make it easier to move on, you know what I mean? And do something else. But I keep having ideas, good ideas for videos that I want to do, so I'll keep making them, as long as I keep having good ideas. Or I'll try to, anyway. But I don't know how much longevity the channel actually has left in it, you know what I mean? What's your creative process like? Just madness? It's changed over time. Right now it's having a lot of different, irons in the fire or something at the same time, you know what I mean? Just having a lot of different ideas that I do all at once, and just whichever ones come along, they come along. And yeah, I wanna get into the games development, yeah. I'm feeling my age a bit, but I do think there's still time left, so it'd be nice to get into it, alright. Yeah, do you ever find it difficult to focus or zero in on one iron and set fire with so many different ideas? I do, yeah. I mean, that's kind of one problem that I had today. I said I had trouble writing today. It's because I have at least 3 things that I could focus on to make next. At least 3, and that's not even including the I had a few thoughts on videos that I was planning to do that are like basically written. I mean, when I go back to them, I'll end up tweaking them now because it's been so long since I was at them. But there's three things that I could be doing. I'm not sure which one. You ever re-watch your old content? Sometimes, yeah. It seems like it's prudent to do that, you know, get a better perspective on it with some time. I went back and watched the Last of Us 1 review while I was writing the second one, just to refresh my memory about what I said about it. If I had bounced off that first thing, I would have been fine. How did you end up resonating with games over any other medium? I think it's just something about the interactivity just works for me, you know? Puts me in the flow state or whatever. I feel like I can relax with games in a way that I can't with other things. Actually, this is another thing I don't know if I've ever said before. I kind of get grumpy when I haven't played a game in a few days. For leisure, I mean, it's kind of a different thing when you're recording footage, most of the time anyway. Because you're kind of acting as a cameraman and trying to keep in mind, okay, when I go here, I need to remember I'm going to want footage of that, and I'm going to want footage of that, and it's not quite the same thing. So, if I haven't played something in a few days, I just get grumpy. And I'm just like, I just want to play something again, you know? And God fucking help me when I run out of stuff to play. It's not going to be a good day. That's better than last time, at least. So now I can't really use the guide to get a good feel for this, but I'm thinking I try to hit him, and I'll give myself. I try to hit him, and I'll give myself a lot of backspin. Maybe a slight turn? Which way? That way? Slight twist that way. What have we got to lose? Right. Wait, hang on, I'm not quite happy with that. So we're looking at... Oh! Oh! I'm still happy with that regardless. I'm still happy with that one regardless. That was a great fucking shot. Nearly. Nearly. You ever get to that stage you'd play something you hate just to feel alive? No, I can't say I have. Can't say I have. Do you record footage of your first playthrough of games where you have a feeling you will do a video? No, I never record footage of my first playthrough. I think it changes how you behave. There's a few different reasons why you know, first of all, you want to get good. I don't know how it is for anybody else. I want to get good footage of things, which sometimes means moving the camera more slowly than I would naturally, or you know, lingering in an area a bit longer than I might, or testing the boundaries of the game to see where it breaks. You know, like the bit in the Last of Us video where I shoot at the door. I didn't do that on my first playthrough, but the reason I did it in the video is because while that moment was happening on my first playthrough, I immediately wondered what would happen if I shot the door, you know? So, but I don't do any of that stuff on my first playthrough. I try to engage with the game as good as I can. I think that's important, to give it the benefit of the doubt and sit down and really engage with it. Another very simple reason, actually, very simple, but is it takes up hard drive space when you're recording, you know? And if you know that, then you're more inclined to want to rush through areas. You know, if you feel like nothing's really happening right now, then you go, fuck's sake, this is taking up hard drive space, you know? This could be the difference between me, you know, having to move files around or delete or pick and choose which footage I'm going to keep or not, you know? So there's a few different reasons why I don't do it. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I agree. I don't see why Bayo 2 needed something like that. It can be skipped though. Somebody kept telling me, and I think it was in this chat, that this thing can't be skipped. Maybe I'm inventing a boogeyman here, but I really believe somebody was disagreeing with me on that. But it can be skipped. I think maybe you have to be on a subsequent playthrough though. But you can skip it somehow. I forget how. No, I have a 1 terabyte hard drive on the work laptop that I use, and I have many hard drives for backing up footage and stuff, but it's still a concern. Still a concern. You know, The Last of Us 2 is something like 30 hours maybe? 20, like a rushed playthrough would last maybe 20 hours if you were watching all the cutscenes and dealing with everything. So, and then on top of that I wanted footage of the first game as well, so I went and recorded the PS4 version of that, which I didn't have footage of before. So you're looking at something like 40 hours of hard drive space, you know? 40 hours of footage at 1080p, 30 frames a second. It's not cheap. Not cheap on the hard drive. Thank you, None. Always appreciated. Didn't The Last of Us 1 destroy one of your PS3s? Yeah, it did. It was a launch PS3 and everything. It was the only time I decided that I would review a game before I even played it, because I decided I would do it as like a test to see how quickly I could review a game. And then of course broke my PS3 like an hour in, and the disc got stuck inside the fucking tray, so I had to buy a new copy of the game as well. I probably could have cracked it open, but at that point I was still going, well, maybe I can salvage the PS3 someday, and so that's why I felt more comfortable doing this one more quickly after release. I didn't rush it to anywhere near the same degree as I did that first review. I wanted to make sure I was still happy with it, you know, but I felt like it was more fair considering the conditions that I reviewed the first game under, to do it with this one as well. I feel like I'm going to hit the spike thing again. I waited too long. No, just missed it. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. If I had popped the umbrella, you probably would have gone. I did play Warhawk, yeah, briefly. I remember, I have a very fond memory of Warhawk. I remember barely anything about it, but I remember the map was fucking huge. And if I remember right, maybe it was just lag, But if I remember right, the map was so fucking huge that if you were playing as a sniper, you had to account for the bullet delay. Like, and I shot some guy, I sniped some guy from across the map, and it felt fucking fantastic because I had to account for the delay. And like 1 second later or something, the bullet hits. But I barely remember anything else about that game. But I did enjoy that. $17 again, that's what I got last time, right? Last time I finished it. Yeah. Could gold be 16? Could it be 16? Perhaps? If I had to bet, I would say it's 15. Well, 19 is silver as well, actually, so maybe. What's your go-to source for gaming news? There's a site called Gamatsu or Jamatsu? I presume it's Gamatsu. But yeah, it's basically just press releases and stuff. Somebody sent it to me before. And it's pretty good. There's no like, or very little editorializing at all on anything. It's just somebody announced a game. Here it is. This thing happened. There it is. Yeah, I think it's one on game. Yeah. Game. I'm watching all the live streams. Well, welcome. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be at this one, but I meant to only play for an hour or two. I'm betting it's been something like 4 hours by now. Something ridiculous. Okay. I want generous backspin. That's not really that generous, is it? Come on, fuck's sake. I got a birdie on that one before, didn't I? 3 hours. Oh, not too bad. I'll stop soon. I'm gonna stop soon. I'm gonna stop soon. You'll have to find someone else streaming Kirby Dream Course, and they're probably gonna be a hell of a lot more frustrated than I am, because it's a very annoying game. I mean, look at that. He won't get in, and then he goes over. Next time he goes over, what's he at? That's not right. This game would make you hate Kirby, and I mean, it's not great. They probably should have used a different protagonist. You're not really playing as him, are you? He's just a ball. So if I could just get 7 on the other half, be all good, wouldn't we? This one is fucking shit. I'm very unhappy with this level. Very unhappy with this one. Right, let's just go for it. Okay, so I had a strategy. The strategy was bounce on him and let's see. Curve this much to offset myself. Probably only want to curve about that much. Maybe that much. No. This much even. Yeah. And then we want generous backspin. Like so, maybe? About there. I've overshot him. Got him on the backswing. Still a good shot. Still happy with it. At least I'm understanding the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good sign that I can nearly get it in at that kind of angle. I don't know how to get him. I mean, that's set up to let you get it in one go. But I've never even been close. Come on. Oh my fucking god. Well, it's hard to read that when it's going up the chat so fast, but I think you just asked me if I regularly read hentai, and the answer there is no. But I'll dignify it with a response for giving me some practice. Thank you very much. Why didn't I use the umbrella? What's wrong with me? Actually, I take it back. I take back the thanks because I was distracted. Read or watch? Oh, it was watch. Yeah, sorry, it was watch. Yeah. Well, I might be able to get a 16. It would be a high score for me. See, is it a good idea if I? Is it a good idea to put a little bit of backspin on it? Just a little bit. Just a little touch of va-va-voom. Isn't that what they say? Little va-va-voom. No. Kirby, you utter disappointment. In we go again. Once more into the breach. I'm not tired enough to sleep yet. Wasn't thinking very far ahead there, was I? Do you still find it hard getting into other JRPGs after Shin Megami Tensei? Yeah, I do, because I think that the fusion system is just a really good party management system that keeps me engaged. Whereas in most other JRPGs, the skill trees and shit are just boring, you know? And it's not like Shin Megami Tensei doesn't have any flaws. Of course it does. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, press turn's a lot of fun too, yeah. I think in some ways with 4 and Apocalypse they kind of made press turn better, but in some ways it was kind of a regression. Like the smirk system is it's not great, because press turn is already quite extreme in that if you get screwed, you're getting screwed out of your turns and stuff as well. Whereas there was other stuff in it that was good though. I can't remember exactly what it was, but the changes to Hama and Mudo and things like that. There was some good changes in Apocalypse in particular, I think it was. Just let him bounce this time. There, do that. My soul is being drained from me here. Well, that makes 2 of us, Jake. Maybe we'll find a 3rd person someday as well. But yeah, I mean, I try not to harp on about it too much, but it's a big sticking point for me now, you know? It's just... I don't blame anybody watching the Wonderful 101 recommendation for thinking I'm out of my mind for complaining about other cameras. But it's just how I feel after playing Wonderful 101, you know? It's just boring. Moving the camera around is just boring. It's not a worthwhile task. You know, ideally you wouldn't have to do it. Endless 8 of Matthew streams. I think my streams often boil down to shit like this, like just playing one Alfheim for an hour, you know? In my defense, this game is harder than it looks. Looks like it's for little kids, but it's for grizzled men. Like all Kirby games. Waiting to play Wonderful 101 on a bigger TV. Yeah, I can see how having it on too small a screen could be a problem, alright. I haven't actually played my Switch version. I have my Switch version there, but I haven't actually played it. PC version is fine by me, you know. Yeah, I do think the small screen could be a detriment on it, but it's a lot easier to read than you think it is at first, you know? Like, to read the visuals of it. It's a lot easier if you just give it a little bit of time. Especially now that it's at 1080p, like, it was much easier. This isn't really critical to the gameplay or anything, but it was much easier to miss the unlockable wonderful ones on the Wii U version, I think. They stood out a lot more. on my most recent playthrough. That's fine. I am also curious, Jake, whether or not the, Project GG will have a controllable camera. I'm totally curious about that myself. I mean, I honestly wouldn't blame them for reverting to something a little bit more normal in that regard. I do think that Project GG is going to be weird. I never actually speculated about it, did I? I meant to. I was thinking of putting a little thing up on the Patreon, just speculating about Project GG, since I figured some of you might be interested, considering I've talked about Kamiya's games so much. But that is something I'm interested in, to see whether or not it has a controllable camera. But I do think that's one thing that they might roll back on, compared to the Wonderful 101. Just, yeah. Over the shoulder plus tank control scheme. Yeah, could work. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it at this point, but it does seem like Inaba was hinting at some kind of project which they're very excited about, which they think could be a big deal for the action genre. And it seems like Project GG is that project. So that has me very interested. That stage is harder than I gave it credit for. I mean, I played each course a couple of times before streaming. I've beaten the game, you know, and I had silver on this course. Or is it? Yeah, I have silver on this course already. I feel like I was getting that second one consistently on 2 shots, so I'm a bit disappointed that I'm finding that one so hard today. I don't know why this one is being so inconsistent as well. This hole is basically a freebie as long as you don't fuck up the lightning at the start. Just have to bounce here as well, that's all. Good night, Nick. Have a good night. Get some nice sleep. Get some sleep for the both of us. And that's a nice position to be in right there. So I don't have to worry about putting a spin on it, I just have to try and get the backspin right. I think I was maybe being too harsh with it before. So we'll go about there. Not enough. Not enough. I need to try and... Fuck's sake. Put a little bit of backspin on this one. Or not. No, I'm not. I'm going to try and undershoot it. I have to chip it. I'm gonna try to undershoot it. Yeah, could have been worse. Could have been worse. 3 shots. Could have got it in 2. 3 will do. Now what the fuck is the strategy here? I'm going too fast. I need to... I'm a bit hesitant to do this because I feel like I feel like I have a good one going. I have a good run going, so I'm a bit hesitant to experiment now. What did I do? I don't think using the umbrella there will let me hit him. I don't see that happening. Oh, that's interesting. That seems like it could just about scrape the umbrella guy. I don't know, what do you think? Bounce or just... Nah, I think I'm just gonna... Because I've been getting this one in 2 shots, and I think it's unlikely I'm gonna get a hole in 1 doing it any clever way that I've never done it before. That's fine. Ugh. That sucks. Everybody told me to bounce. I failed you. Finally. I'm gonna actually put a slight forward spin on it. I might regret this, but I don't think so. I think we got it. Yeah. 2 hole-in-ones at the end. Not bad. Not bad. It's a shame that other one was 3 shots. The one with the umbrella. It's a shame that was 3 instead of 2. That might be the difference between gold or not. 15. Yeah, if it's 14 like the other one. 4 hole-in-ones. Not bad. No gold. Ah. Hard to imagine me beating that. Right now, at least, anyway. I think that's a good enough place to end it. A bit more abrupt than usual, but I think it's about time we sign off. Yeah, well, I could have got that other one in 2 shots. So still four hole-in-ones. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it, I'll try it again. I'll try it again. If I stop streaming now, I'm only gonna just fucking keep playing it. I want to do one more. Let's see if we can do it. Let's try to get a better ending than this. Okay. A little bit of backspin, I think. I can't remember if I got 2 or 3 here before. If I got 2 here, then this is a bit of a problem because I'm not consistent on this one. I think it was a 3. Was it a 2 or a 3 here last time? Let's just start over. I'll try to get a 2. I'll try to get a 2 on that one. If I get a 2 on that one, that's when a run starts. It was a 3 last time. So if I can get a 2 on that one, that's the beginning of a run. And then maybe I'll get lucky on another one. I'll be able to take the score down a little bit more. But I need breathing room. If I'm going to beat my last score, there has to be breathing room, you know? Thanks for the power. That looks bad to me. Okay. I think I'll still get the pumpkin from here. How much backspin? It feels kind of like a crapshoot whether or not it's gonna... That's what I wanted, by the way. I wasn't aiming for the indicator I set down for myself, so that's according to plan. I need to bounce when I'm on a flat surface and just let it do what it's going to do if it's on a slanted surface. Looks good so far. Just about. I wonder if this might miss the pumpkin. We'll find out. Okay, so the plan is moderate amount of backspin. If I'm aiming towards a flat surface, I increase the bounce, and if not, I let the bounce do what it's going to do. And I've missed the pumpkin. I've got the pumpkin. Absolute fucking piece of shit. You complete piece of shit. Kirby not being very cooperative right now, gotta say. Kirby needs to just lend me a helping hand. Kirby needs to meet me halfway. Don't you, Kirby? Just meet me halfway, buddy. Okay. Moderate amount of backspin around here. Slanted surface, no bounce. Bounce. Unfucking unbelievable. Unfucking unfucking believable. Oh no. Oh. Why not heavy backspin? Okay, we'll go with a heavy backspin. Whatever. It's okay, Rem. I'm not that annoyed. I wouldn't be doing anything anyway. Well, it's gonna miss the pumpkin, but I just have to hope that he hits it on the way back. We'll just go full backspin and see what happens. Because Chatman wants it. Chatman shall have it. Chatman has led me astray. I'm the Chatman. Bambada boop. Bambada boop. Good job, Chatman. It's just that this game is impossible, that's all. That's all. There's just no predicting the pure chaos. The pure chaos of Kirby's dream course. Kirby's fucking nightmare course. It wasn't a wholehearted attempt at the Scatman. That's a Patreon reward here. That doesn't look promising to me, because if it hits the slanted part, I'm fucked. So it's really all about where that last bit goes. If I do this, but give it slightly less than full power, then that bottom one should land on the square bit. And then we should be able to bounce our way up to the high ground. Nope. Nope. Chat was like, Matt, are you a brony? You haven't said anything. He hasn't replied. So I went, I'll just be quiet. I'll just be quiet and let them see what they're going to say. No, I'm not a brony. I'm not a brony. I saw some people in the comments on the Sonic Dreams collection video, like wondering if I knew about this because it was something I was experienced with. Like I'm into Sonic porn or something. No, I just researched it. That's all. It's not for me. It's not for me. Jesse, I think your thing which says you're not joking, you're 100% serious right now makes it sound like you're joking. I can't believe you would do that. Why would you joke about that? Jesse said I'm the best commentator on games, but then he said I'm not joking. I'm 100% serious right now, and that's just... So that means you're not serious? Why would you say that? Alright. I'm sorry. I'm only messing. I appreciate that. Right, fuck it. I'm gonna bounce on this first bounce. Looks solid. Now we just have to not fuck up the entire rest of the course. So, you know, good luck with that. This was a hole-in-one last time, wasn't it? So the shot I've just bought myself means nothing if I fuck this up, which I almost certainly will. Okay. It looks too slow right now, if I had to guess. Too slow. Come on. It wasn't, it was a hole in two. Okay, I'm trusting you. Okay, I gotta focus. I'm not focusing enough. I'm gonna get hit by the lightning or something. Gotta wait for the lightning to go. There it is. Start that thing. Go. Let's go. This one's supposed to be a freebie. Let's make it a freebie. It's not. It's the next hole that's the problem. Thanks, fellas. Thanks for that one. That's a good one. Right. We want heavy amount of forward spin, but not full power, so that we don't go over that guy. If we go over the broom guy, we're fucked. And I turned the console off, and I'm not even gonna say it. And stream's over. We're done. I'm out. Okay, if I miss this guy, I'm out. Okay. I'm out. I can feel it. Okay. So we want a reasonably heavy amount of backspin. And I've angled in such a way that should be okay. In fact, that might be a little bit too far. We want to try and just hit him. So we want about 60% or less. on the way back. Fuck, that was close. Oh, so close. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. You motherfucker. Okay, can live with that. Can live with that. Can live with that. Yeah? Not bad. Look at that. Can't be unhappy with that. Pretty good. Okay. So we're just going to go with the old strategy on this one. Say old strategy. We haven't even formulated a new strategy. So I just want to line these two up. That's perfect. Now, this was a 3 last time. I want to be going a little bit too fast if I'm going to be wrong in either direction. A little bit under half, I'm thinking. A little bit under half. Might be too slow. I'm going to bounce off the wall. Fuck! Fuck, fuck, fuck! Fuck! Okay, these both have to be holding ones to beat my last score, right? I only ever got a hole on one on this once. 1, 2, 3, 4. I remember it's 4. Wait for this guy to go by. There, my smart TV. Where's that tweet again? Let me retweet it. My smart TV wants to turn itself off. Just told me it wants to turn itself off at this critical juncture. Because I haven't pressed the button on it in forever. Okay, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna wait for him to go by again. We want him to be nowhere near us. Okay. Oh, that's more power than I had in it last time. It's all about the umbrella. It's all about the umbrella. Too soon. Too soon. Fucked it up. That's it. Console goes off. That's a shame. It's a shame. Let's see what we would have got. A little bit of forward spin. Seemed to work out fine last time. I am tempted to keep going. I really am. But I actually think I've crossed the line now where I'll only just fuck up. I've just I've just lost too much patience for it. One more. Alright, we play this one out. Whatever happens, let's have a fun run where we just play it out. See what happens. Okay? We're just gonna play it out. Whatever happens. This is it. No starting over. We'll go again. Because I made a few fuck ups. I can get a 3 on this one. Because I made a few fuck ups. I nearly got it last time. Moderate amount of thing, but underdo it so that I hit the... Okay. Shh. Alright, shh. Okay, just that didn't happen, okay? Alright. Oh god. Come on, I wasn't gonna play that one out. Fuck off. Oh god. How many times did I do this level and that never happened? Either. He's not in front of the pumpkin now, for fuck's sake. Alright. We just gotta hope we get him on the way back. We'll go for this. Oh god. Alright. Oh, come on. Please just go in. Alright, still a 3-shot. Still a 3-shot. Can live with that. Oh my god. Oh god. Alright. Too slow. Get in. Nope. Yeah, the Braid developer commentary seems pretty cool, yeah. Might end up getting it just to take a look at that. So we're on the exact same score as the 15 run that I did earlier, I think. So I need to try to get a better score on one of these ones, which probably isn't going to happen. This one will probably go wrong, if I had to guess. Let's just go for it. This really is the last one this time. It's time to end it. Okay. That ought to do it. Should hit him from there. Pretty generous amount of backspin, about that much, I think. Too much. Might as well just use the power. It's a shame. It's a shame. I wonder if I roll down this hill, will it get me to it or not? I just don't know. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is how we're ending it. I don't have the fucking mental faculties to do this anymore. Do not collect every single Persona or demon next time you pick up a new Shin Megami Tensei or Persona game. There. I might as well just go for the bounce one on this one, right? Why not? Let's go for about that. See what happens. Let's learn a thing or two about Kirby. Nothing happens. Oh, whoa! And of course he just slows down immensely and trolls me pretty hard there. New Nick? must always be a Nick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unbelievable. Jesus Christ, man. There we go. We tried. Did pretty good. You boot up the game and do that. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Silver's not so bad. 16. I thought it was a 15 again. Yeah, I would really, if I wanted to get gold on this, I would really just keep resetting on the second one until I got it 2 shots. There must be a consistent way to do it, but I haven't found it. I wonder, on the second course, maybe it's better if you aim downwards at the guy that I was using as the hole. You aim downwards at him and put a heavy backspin on yourself. You'll get the pumpkin when you shoot up into the air. Then you land directly on that guy, backspin, and go up rather than down. You're probably more likely to get in the hole going up. That's what I'd try next time. I am giving up for real here though. And then you would bounce up and you might even overshoot that guy, but you would at least fall down the ramp into the hole. Maybe that's the better strategy. And then for the fifth one I almost had it. I really almost had that one. If I just hadn't given that shot too much power on that attempt, I really think I could have got a 2 on it. A 2 is possible on that one. And obviously a 1 is possible on number 3 as well. So it's definitely within the realm of possibility. It's pretty harsh though, pretty harsh. I mean, you're looking at least 4 hole-in-ones, right, to get it. Probably more like, no, 4, yeah, at least 4, right? I don't know. I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow. I'll probably just get back to work, right, and stuff. Should have been at it today, but just couldn't stay sharp. Didn't have it in me. And that's that. It is a pretty cool game. Yeah, I think so. It's frustrating, you know. I don't know how much more time I want to spend on it. It's one of those ones that's on the knife edge of frustrating and relaxing, you know. It's just when he just ends up right on the lip of the fucking thing. That's when it gets me. But it's relaxing because you don't really need. You're not constantly doing precision inputs all the time. You can kind of think about it. There's a little puzzle element to it as well, you know? Some of the levels are very puzzle orientated. Some of the later ones that I haven't shown on this stream. Never play this again. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. You're all lovely. You all have lovely words there. Much appreciated. Any thoughts on X today? I have no thoughts left in me at all. None at all. None at all. Alright, it's time to go. I always drag this out too long. Getting sentimental, you know? That's it from me. And I'll see you again soon. See you again soon. Yeah, stay safe, everybody. Stay safe out there, right? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.